Previously on Jazz Cup Jelly.
Old JCJ over here still isn't any better at walking.
I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch.
This is what I saw on the map. Is that?
No, you didn't.
But I did.
Pretty sure you didn't.
Positive that I did.
Today, we're going to Leadville.
The Opera House? That's pretty crazy.
Originally named Slabtown, was founded in 1877 at the start of the Colorado Silver Boom. But when the residents petitioned for a post office, the name was eventually changed to Leadville. Today we're going to explore some of the mining district here in Leadville. We're in an old abandoned mining facility here in Leadville, Colorado, and we can't go up there and explore because it's private property, says no trespassing. But there's a lot of remnants here of mining and mine carts. Really cool. So this little spot is cool. It looks like an abandoned mine track area because it looks like the carts would have came in on both of those sides and then they would have gone all throughout this area and did whatever it was they did. And yeah. And you go over here. I don't know exactly what happened. But this I think this like collapsed or something recently. And obviously an abandoned mine shaft of some sort. And I don't think this was an intentional implode. I think this just happened one day. But I don't know. Yep.
Yeah, it does say trespassing.
We don't need to be prosecuted. So did they mine lead in Leadville? Indeed they did. They also mined gold, silver, molybdenum, I don't know, whatever that is, and also zinc and copper. How about that, huh? So this appears to be a ventilation for the mine shafts, caves, whatever you want to call them. It goes really deep in there. I don't know if there's a little bit of an echo, but not much. I'm assuming I'm assuming it was a ventilation system, but I don't know. And here's where it looks like they stored a lot of their ore. Perhaps another entry to a mine shaft? I don't know. Maybe. This is the site of a fatal accident that occurred when apparently two men were cutting ice at the bottom of the shaft here when a cable snapped, dropping the cage on top of them and tragically crushing and ending both of their lives. And here is clearly some remains of an old railroad. I'll just... Oh my God. Why? The woods have like molded into each other and become one. Why is all this so white? Your sand. Yeah, take that, Jason. And here is a mine cart that had just so happened to be preserved.
In that county right now.
You know, this stuff looks like insulation almost. We ended up spending a little more time than we thought in Leadville, but after a while of hanging out there, it was time to head back to Breckenridge. It wasn't too late, so we decided to squeeze in a little bit more sightseeing before it was din time. And then we seemed to have run into an issue with our car, where we got a notification saying engine malfunction, have the vehicle inspected. So we attempted to give the car rental company a call.
We're supposed to be returning the car Monday at the Denver International Airport.
But are you able to the Denver airport in that case?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Okay, if it's going to be on Monday, there won't be any problems there. If you have further problems with the car, you can call us at any time. We'll be really glad to.
Well, I'm like an hour and a half from the airport. What happens if the car stops running on me?
Is there any other information I can provide you?
I would probably just cross the bridge if something happens. And to be honest, they weren't really any help. And our car was running fine, so we just kept on with it. And then it was time to get ourselves ready for yet another day here in Colorado. For breakfast, we ate at a place in Breckenridge called Breakfast. It was indeed tasty. We are currently here in Blue Lakes, and it's a cool hiking area here in the Rocky Mountains. Very beautiful. Jason's altitude shaming me, making me feel bad because I'm not in shape. You know, giving me crap for it. Making me feel really bad. Trying to enjoy all this. Shut up, yak. We're up here filming where they have their water supply here at Blue Lakes. There it is. And as you can see, I can barely keep my hat on as I'm trying to stand here talking to you guys. Yeah, it does not want to stay on right now. Can't keep it on at all. we ended up seeing some mountain goats. You know, the ones that just completely defy physics. Hey, how's it going? It was really fascinating to see how comfortable they are around all the people and vehicles. And then we were on the road again. And what did we do next? That's right, we went to another abandoned mine. After hiking there, of course. The Sally Barber mine, to be exact, which is actually in Breckenridge. Nothing too unique about this mine. We did learn that it was unsuccessful. There are as many abandoned mines in this area in Colorado than there are publics in Florida.
So we're here at this another mining area here, another former mining area, and we have all these abandoned cars here. Let me go ahead and take it from you, Jason. I'm gonna...
These out. It's got to be like 1930s or 40s, maybe before. Not sure when this was put here, but my goodness, have they been through a lot. That looks like a Volkswagen. I don't know for sure. But this really excites me. Very fascinating. You can even see the steering wheel in there. Somebody put a fake skeleton in that one. Yeah.
This is for me to do.
We had some bison burgers from a place called Kenosha Breck. Even though some of the staff was a little bit rude, I thought the food was pretty dandy at least. Here's a tour of our hotel room. We stayed at the River Mountain Lodge in Breckenridge, and interestingly, the room didn't have AC, which had us slightly concerned on our arrival, but it ended up being alright. We opened the windows and ran a fan, and we were surprisingly comfortable. But that's something to be aware of when considering this for your vacation, if you want to stay here, you know. I also found it interesting they charge for maid service, which we really didn't need that to begin with. We're not messy like our sister, but I do really like how cozy this room was. My only complaint was the shower was a little dirty, but honestly not that bad at all. Other than that, definitely solid stay. I do recommend this place.
Eisenhower Edwin C. Johnson Memorial Tunnel.
Goodness gracious. That's really cool right there to the right.
A tunnel underneath the Rocky Mountains.
That's right. Be a bad time for an earthquake.
Thanks for bringing that up. Right in the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, like this, just like this little crevice.
Whoa, scallywagger. Well, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Jason and I have now done Colorado. Tune in next time. It's going to be about airport and airplane stuff.